What an amazing announcement by the PDC in regards to the World Championship qualifying criteria. This is where the PDC have made a move to make more professionals and to also benefit the players lower down in the tour. Something we've been screaming out, and opportunity galore. How it works. The 128 players has been decided to top 40 in the world. Previously the top 32. It's now the top 40 will be qualified. The same from the Players' Championship, the Pro Tour Order of Merit, the European Tours and the Players' Championships combined, and it's the Pro Tour Order of Merit. The top 40 will get in there, rather than the 32 previously. So 16 extra spots available there. Now, what that will mean is that will mean 40 players with tour cards will be guaranteed to qualify, and there will be other routes as well for the remaining 48 players who don't get through via the ranking systems. So right now I'm estimating about 86, 87 maybe tour card holders will make it through Tally Pally, meaning we're only going to have about 40 or so tour card holders that won't make it. That's a great move. Not only that, this is great to see as well that it's sort of filtering down. Big prize money of £10,000 to the big boys. That doesn't make too much of a difference. To the players in the mid-rank, this will make their season earning £10,000 and a massive opportunity on a big broadcasted event, chance for sponsorship and everything that comes with that as well. Now, the reason I say this is a big move for the players lower down the rankings, before we get into looking at how the other places will be decided, the 48 international qualifiers, we've got to say this is a big move financially, because when we look at the top players, when we look at the players at the top, they were seeded anyway. The 32 players were seeded to round 2. They started on £15,000. They are taking a pay cut. So they will now start on £10,000 in round 1. Now, technically, they should get an easier draw in the first round, but we know now with some of the development territories that doesn't always seem to be the case. So £5,000 coming off the top boys and filtering down through the event. Not only that, they've now got the opportunity to play for the big grand prize of £1 million. So big plus for the sort of rest of the players. Let's have a look how the other places will be decided, and then I'm going to bear my opinion on this. So the World Youth Champion as before, we've now got 3 places on the Development Tour, 3 places on the Challenge Tour. This was there before, but it was previously just the top 2, so an extra place available here, an extra place on the Women's Series, plus the Women's Match Play winner as well. We've got more opportunities over in Asia, the top 5 on the Asian Tour Order of Merit, along with the Asian Champion winner and runner-up. India, China, lots of opportunities over there. We see some new things integrated in here as well, in regards to one that really stands out for me, and I'm probably biased due to the fact that I'm in the UK and Ireland tour card and associate member. I think that is vital. We'll come back to that in a second. The PDPA qualifier, or the PDC tour card holder qualifier, used to be a couple of places and then extra things on top. Now there's 4 places available there, along with opportunities for internationals around the world. The Nordic-Baltic system getting a little bit more support as well, which is great to see. The CDC, America and Canada, great to see some development there as well. So places that have shown a lot of development recently, America, Nordic-Baltic and Asia, really being rewarded with more opportunities in the World Championships. We've seen what they can do in the World Cup. We've seen the upsets that the Asians have caused previously at the World Championships. So great to see them getting some more opportunities as well. Awesome to see the PDC introduce a UK and Ireland qualifier. This means for the first time, not like UK players have got an opportunity to qualify. Yes, you've got to go to Q school first, but there's an opportunity there now. In the past, if you didn't get through, there was no chance. You can't go play the German Super League, you can't go play the Eastern European qualifier, you was out. It was challenge draw or nothing. So that's been fixed. Also, it's good as well because we've seen in the past people like Devon Peterson go to South Africa and play the qualifier. We see Jeffrey de Graaf before get through the Nordic-Baltic system. Darius Labanauskas going through different qualifiers as well. So it's good as well now that those UK tour card holders are not going to be penalised and they're going to have an opportunity as well. So levelling off the playing field. Tick. This is brilliant. It's all good news. Money filtering down, more opportunity, everyone getting a fair crack. So really good to see in regards to that. There is one thing though that stood out to me that I wasn't as keen on, and that comes a little bit in the middle here. Now, This is a nitpicky sort of criticism because everything else in this announcement is so good. And that's just here, the women's series. The women's match play winner and then the 3 places, but yet 3 places on the Challenge Tour. Now, why this one didn't sit as well with me is because the Challenge Tour is an open category. Open age, open gender, there's no restrictions. So, when you look at the Development Tour, it's restricted by age. You're too old to play, you can't play. Development Tour doesn't have that. The women's series is for women, so it's gender specific, so it's restricted entry. So I'm not keen on the 2 restricted entries, the Development Tour with the World Youth Champion and the women's series with the women's match play, potentially having 4 spots on each of those with restricted access, where the open category of the Challenge Tour only gets 3. I'd rather have seen that the other way round. So the Challenge Tour got an extra spot and there was 4 available spaces there. But that's me just picking little bits apart. The rest of this is quite exciting of announcement. So what does this mean? How do you get in as a tour card holder? What are the permutations? At the time of making this, we're just about to go into Players' Championship 17. We are currently on Players' Championship 16 of the Order of Merit with which I'm working at. The last place of the cutoff on the Players' Championship Order of Merit, that's your 1-year rolling cycle, is currently £11,000 to get in. We are 16 events into this Players' Championship criteria. That's 16 events on Pro Tour, plus European tours as well. So we're quite a good bit in. We're 20 plus events in, and it's £11,000. You get £1,000 for winning the first round at the Pro Tour. So, with that in mind, you don't even have to win 1 game, a tournament, to be in. The criteria to get in the World Championships is now less than 1 win per tournament. Because if we include the European tours as well, we're talking maybe near enough 1 in 2. If you include the European tours, 1 win every 2 tournaments, and you're going to be in the running. So this has really lowered the bar and raised the opportunity now for those players. So much so, when I saw this announcement, I thought, do I go get my darts? Because I really like the look of this, and maybe I should have a little throw, see what we can do, because there could be an opportunity here to go play in another World Championship and then put another shirt on the back wall here. So how many other people are going to think that? How many people are going to see this announcement and be inspired? And not just this announcement comes off the back of the increased prize money. So the prize money's going up, the opportunity's going up to get on broadcast. We had the introduction of the Masters as well last year. Things right now are looking great in the world of darts. I've been one of those that have been quite critical at times, suggesting maybe it should be in other places. But right now, this is a very, very fair system with a very, very fair split. The last thing to do, just give a little bit of prize money to those people getting through Q School, just to set them on their way. But what an amazing announcement. What to you stands out as a real positive of this one? More opportunities, more prize money, it's filtering down, and we're going to see some new faces at the World Championship for sure, with plenty of shocks. Down to the comments section. Let me know, guys. Catch you soon for some more Edgar TV.